Hello, everybody, and welcome to Pensecola. For the second half of the chase has now begun, and we're getting down to crunch time. So let's get on down to your starting lineup here at Pensacola. On the pole, we have Jay Cook next to him, Ryan Griffin third, Steve Pollard fourth, Patrick Smith fifth, Eugene Max sixth, Carter Friesen seventh, Sean Ard eighth, Nicholas Guerin ninth, Sebastian Kukla in the top 10, Elijah Leonard. Here's the rest of your starting lineup from 11th and 12th on back. Points leader coming into this one is Skylar Dixon. He has a 1-point lead over Michael Walton in the 21. There you see him where he's at. Garcia took a big dip in the points battle right there. He is still third in points, but he is quite a ways behind the top two due to that poor run at Texas. On the final row, we have Austin Yoakum and Nathan Sampson. And I believe if you just noticed too, while I was looking at the points, you've seen where your previous race winner, Nicholas Guerra, is at in car 27. Just a real quick mention about the other drivers in the points. Like as mentioned before, Garcia is third in the points. Vince Fries is fourth in the points, 1 point behind Adam Garcia. And then Andrew Miller's a point behind him, as well as Daniel Olson, with Olson having the advantage of 2 wins, of course. And then as I'm seeing here on my little points gap, everyone else is all kind of a little bit behind and right within Island itself. So
drivers, start your engines.
There's the command. So we'll see what happens, how the race is going to come on by. But if you remember following on this channel, we were here earlier when the Inter 2003 big one was going on by. So for those who were part of that event that are here today and for tomorrow's race, well, at least a little bit of seat time getting ready for this track. So, interesting ordeal. Rogers will definitely be the fan favorite on this one here. And of course, this is the last time this season we will be in Florida. So, Riley Keith, the only hometown hero on this track. So, interesting ordeals going on by for everyone else that's coming on by here. And I just wanted to double check. Yeah, she's the only Florida driver that's on this list. So 30 laps. Pace car is going to make a dive down the pit road. Hopefully we'll have some cleaner racing than what happened at Armory Digital a couple weeks ago. But here we go. Green flag is out and we're underway at Pensacola. Let's roll. And of course, we are here for the Outback 250. And look at a great start by Jay Cook in the 99. You see Ryan Griffin already working on trying to hang on to second place. Steve Pollard trying to look underneath, though, can't seem to do it. Now Sean Ard looking for third. And Garcia probably not happy with that run that he had at Texas. So you are seeing probably that 6 car in a very hungry momentum and already 4-5 wide behind. At the line to complete lap number 1, Jay Cook will do so. Now here comes Sean Ard in the 1, looking for P2 off Ryan Griffin. Now there have been rumors about this track being replaced after this season for a different track in the chase, and no word exactly as to what it'll be, but you have to remember though, the NRSL, they're not afraid to make some decisions, so who knows exactly what could be in store for this track. The fans come on out. The product is good. We shall see. New leader, Massatall, as Jay Cook just immediately shot up to the high line there. And now is going to free fall there. This is a track where you can easily free fall. No doubt about there. Tall will lead the lap. And I noticed that there's a car that's kind of behind right now. That's Bobo Jones, but he's working his way back into the draft. And man, look at Crampton trying to make a move. Couldn't do so. Well, his own teammate shut the door. Here comes Daniel Olson in that 5, that Mountain Dew Chevrolet. and Michael Walton, the 21. And I guarantee you for a lot of drivers, they do not want to see the 21 nor the 77 in front of the field. They want them to finish bad, so that way they can try to, springboard themselves out of that bad hole that they're in. Oh man, Baskinger kind of leading. There goes a wreck. Jonathan Zorlin around. Jackie Tang cautions out. We're going to stick with the leaders. Riley Keith made it by, and as far as the chasers, Daniel Olson, Aaron Douglas, and Michael. Oh, they wrecked again. That's Elijah Leonard I just seen. Jake Baskinger's got some damage in the 2. James Ellison's got some damage in the 39. Oh, they wrecked again. Yoakum on pit road. And it looks like Crampton is going to lead the field down. Michael Walton be the top chaser, but oh boy. Oh, Vince Almriego on pit road. Jonathan Hoff. Maury Johnson's got some damage in the 4. Jonathan Zorlin, that's one of the first cars I seen go around there. Jackie Tang. More cars in pit road. Oh, Sebastian Kukulon. Your previous race winner, Nicholas Garrett, Garrett Sidner, and Elijah Leonard. Also, Jay Cook, the pole sitter on pit road. DeMax got some left side damage. Tough break for Sebastian Kukulon, who had an outstanding run at Texas. And that is a tough blow right there. Bobo Jones, Ryan Griffin involved. Adam Garcia, that's third in the points. Matthew Eves and Gary Owen damaging. Oh, they wrecked off turn 4. Matthew Eves also involved. There was a wreck off 4. Steve Pollard's on pit road. Somebody else just retired out of the race. Evans with a lot of damage. Nathan Stapleton. I think he may have been involved because I thought for a second, he made it by there. And that took out some cars. Holy cow. Well, we got 3 wrecks to look at. Alrighty, let's take a look what happened. Well, these drivers were kind of about near 5 wide, definitely 4 wide. And they were leaning on each other. About ready to head into turn 1. And they wrecked on the straightaway, which is kind of odd right there. You see Jackie Tang and a few others in the high line getting involved right there. And, oh, Marty Johnson thought he had it by, and he just gets involved, but he somehow made it by the accident, so that's a kind of a weird situation there. Vince Freese actually seen the 90. Him and Baskinger were kind of leaning, and they still managed to get by the whole accident. And the funny thing with Freese is that the 2 kind of helped the momentum right there. See Cole Deaver, Adam Garcia trying to avoid in the 6. No dice right there for him. Bobo Jones, Garrett Sidner as well get involved, and Garcia gets another shot right there. Patrick Smith trying to avoid Brandon Krasta and the Rex, and, well, he goes into Garrett Sidner in the 44, and there's Krasta getting involved, so that's another chaser. And you see the cars down there. Evans Gardner cars of Deaver and Evans. Ryan Acosta, there's Griffin, Matthew Eves, Nathan Stapleton. So there was that accident. Now, there was another accident from what we got aware of, and it was Vince Almriego in the 24. Oh, it's already happened up there. There's Sebastian Kukul on the 42. Let's see what happened over here. I think they're saying it's going to be Kukul on the 42. That's going to be the start of it, even though he wasn't the cause. So let's see what happened. He did a good job avoiding Austin Yoakum and all that company right there. Car slope ahead. That's TJ Hanley in the 07. Trying to figure out what happened here, because we also know Vince Almriego got a piece of it. Oh, Elijah Leonard just clipped the left corner panel of the Bass Pro Shops Mercedes there, and he just stuck to that corner panel for whatever reason and spins out the 42. Is going to cause an accident right there. It goes into Joshua Sicoli, into Jonathan Hoff, and into Vince Almriego. Skylar Dixon, that's your points leader right there. Car 77. And he just grazes the 87, but for the most part gets by right there. What a lucky break right there. And you see Hanley's going to get involved. No, he didn't. He actually avoided it. I thought he got involved again. But then you're going to see Jake Cook in the 99 and your previous race winner, Nicholas Guerra. They're trying to avoid the accident. And, I mean, they just came in way too hot. I don't think they expected Alan Rager to be like that. He went over the 87 car. Nicholas Guerra from 1 week wins at Texas, his home track. And this week he's going to go upside down in the 27. And it's kind of funny because he's in the Casey Atwood car there from back in the day. And up and over goes that Castrol GTX Super there. And Steve Pollard trying to avoid Sebastian Kugelon. No luck at all for him. And he just plows right into that mess. Oh, Carter Friesen got involved right there. Well, let's take a look at that right now. What happened to 85? This was Andrew Miller, Eugene Max, and a damaged Jonathan Zorlin. Oh, wow. And Zorlin shot right up the track and goes into the SunTrust Supra there of Carter Friesen. And he bounces off the outside wall right there, and then he's going to slide down. I have a feeling someone is going to hit him, unless I could be entirely wrong. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess not. And then just double checking here as we're looking at the replay, and I don't think anybody else hits these drivers, so... Man, that was just... The second wreck was more unnecessary because of Elijah Leonard. I have no idea what he was doing that entire time, but that caused like a couple more drivers to really retire the race. But the big one right there, Skylar Dixon in the 77, Michael Walton in the 21. They get by the accident. And the biggest blow, third in the points, Adam Garcia in some trouble. Out of the race from what we're gathering. Crampton, your leader. Take it back to the green. Well, pace cars give us the 1 lap to go. We got a lot of drivers out of the race after that accident. Oh, my. It is Bobo Jones in the 70, Austin Yoakum in the 46, Garrett Sinner in the 44, Jackie Tang in the 81, Steve Pollard in the 57, Jake Hook in the 99, Sebastian Kugelon once again only going to get 1 chase point. That is a big blow to the 42 team. Nicholas Guerra in the 27, previous race winner, out of the race. Elijah Leonard, Jonathan Hoff, Jonathan Zorlin, Vince Almriego, Ryan Griffin, he'll get 2 chase points. Adam Garcia will get 3 chase points. Matthew Eves, Gary Owen, Brandon Kress will get 4 chase points. Patrick Smith, TJ Hanley, Rob Evans, and Cole Deaver out of the race as well. Everyone else is still continuing. I'm amazed that some of the chasers that got involved, like James Ellis and others, they actually stayed out on the course instead of not coming out pit road there. So, again, very questionable, but I could see why. It's mainly because the 21 to 77 are still on the course there. Top 10 rundown is Travis Crampton, Michael Walton, Eli Bright, Daniel Olson, Aaron Douglas, Madison Tall, Riley Keith, Cole Baker, James Ellison, and Skylar Dixon that complete your top 10. Rest of the field from left on back, Andrew Miller. We'll find actually the rest of our chasers. 13th, Joshua Sicoli. 14th, Carter Friesen. Green flag back out, by the way. 17th, Jake Baskinger. 20th, Vince Freeze. And that is it. Everyone else out of the race. And the big one that's going to be in question, Michael Walton. How much of an advantage can he really get in that Jack Links Menards Ford? And they're already working on Cole Baker in the 11. They're going to get by him. And I will be amazed that James Ellison, with the damage that he's got in that Stouffer Chevrolet, that he'll be, battling for a win, because you could see he's kind of already a little bit hindered right now in that 39 car. But again, like I said, if he could somehow stay into the pack, I will be amazed. Carter Friesen, I'm more shocked as even, trying to get up there, because remember, he bounced off the outside wall, but I think he hit in the spot where it really didn't affect the car, and he did in such a very slow speed, so I think he dodged a bullet. However, these drivers, not so lucky, and Vince Freeze, I think he was stuck with someone who was, going that slow, and that was the Ford Johnson, so as far as hoping for another caution, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm shocked Ellison is still kind of keeping that speed there. Just a mile or two off, but he may lose that pack. Eli Bright trying to get up to Travis Crampton in the 92. Remember, NS Racing looking for their second ever win as a team. Now Daniel Olson looking for second. Tell you, the ones who are trying to get whatever they can here. It's Aaron Douglas in the 51, Daniel Olson in the 5, and Carter Friesen in the 85, because I'm telling you, they have not had good chases at all. Actually, Carter Friesen is actually in the very bottom of the points, and he needed every point he can. But the problem is the wrong chasers got involved. It's the ones that weren't even the ones he needed to worry about. However, that doesn't mean he could do damage control and try to get around some of these drivers. Right now, trying to work on Skylar Dixon in the 77. And a little bit of no dice right there, but now he's going to be into the turn, and this is where his advantage is going to be. And another thing to keep in mind, too, between Dixon and Walton, they're only separated by 1 point, so we could actually see a change in the lead in the points, especially that they're right there. And you see Ellison, he is starting to lose that pack. So I think for the most part, where he's at right now is where he's probably going to be in the chase-wise, because Vince Freeze and Jake Baskinger, they are nowhere close to that 39 car. Unless something drastic happens. I doubt that. And Joshua Sokoli's nowhere close. Stapleton, the 97, really slow. He's relying on Travis Crampton and Madison Tall to get the victory. And keep in mind, Madison Tall did win earlier this season at Orlando, as here comes Andrew Miller, 3 wide between the chasers. Three wide for the chasers. Battle for that lead. Andrew Miller now going to get that top position side by side coming to the line. What a battle at the line. Holy cow. But give it to Aaron Douglas. I definitely saw that edge on that U Theory Toyota. He's looking for his second win of the season. And remember, he won the All-Star race earlier on this season. Now here comes Carter Friesen, the Canadian, to the point. Still looking for his first career win in that SunTrust Toyota there. He definitely had a resurgence this season. Last season did not go well for that team at all. They struggled immensely there, just couldn't get the rhythm. This season they got the consistency part down, just yet to get a victory. And you see these drivers in this pack, they're just trying to do what they can. We actually see a car that's trying to get up here, or actually 2 of them rather. One of them is Cole Baker in the 11, and the other is Sean Ard in the 1. I am amazed they're actually catching this pack. It looks like Cole Baker is going to do so. And Baker will join the fray alone. Now we have 11 cars battling for this win. Sean Ard in the 1. That Craftsman Corvette, he is going to try, but I can't guarantee anything. They're 4 wide there for second as Dixon is out in front. Now remember, the lead laps don't matter when you're a chaser. You know, matters is where you finish. Crampton, though, going to get the top position again. 3 wide for second. Andrew Miller, remember he won a chase race earlier this season at Las Vegas. Trying to look for his second win. Not just of the chase there, but also of the season. Tell you what, that 98 car, they were consistent throughout the season. They had a bad run at Thornton. Fell out of the top 10 in points. The LCQ came, and they managed to get extremely lucky there by finishing ahead of everyone else that was there, being the top non-chaser to make it in. And then all of a sudden you see him how he's doing as a chaser, and look at him. He's just having an unbelievable run in that 98 car. Now keep in mind, RJ Bishop did win a championship in that car that you're seeing right here. It's actually last season too. That was, if my memory serves me correctly, and that is the case. So RJ picked a good driver taking over his ride, and right now he's definitely showing some late run magic. But I'm telling you what, right now he needs a bit of insurance, not only to be the leader right now, but he's got to hope Michael Walton and Skylar Dixon, they got to finish at least in the rear of this pack. That is the guaranteed, no doubt, no question. They need Friesen, they need Douglas, they need Olson to pass those drivers. The good news is is that Dixon's in the back. The bad news is Walton is still in the front of this pack. He's second highest, soon to be now third highest. And they are catching up to Nathan Stapleton, the 97. This may help Sean Ard a little bit, but he just got reeled in by Ellison and Watson there. You can hear them catching up to Advanced Auto Parts, Powerade, Chevrolet, Camaro there. Now, I don't know how these drivers are going to be because, you know, I know the pack is really decimated, and there really isn't much packs. There's a couple of tandems and a single car packs. So I really don't know what to expect, but this should be good, though. You should wonder about Sean Ard. He's about 7 seconds back. He definitely lost it from Cole Baker. And here they go. Crampton decides to go right up to the head-on, trying to play a huge pick. And now they're going to split the 97 down the middle, but Friesen's going to have some difficulty. Riley Keefe the same. And I have no idea why they tried to attempt that move, but I don't know if that was like a weird sabotage or something, but that was just not a bright move at all. And now they're going to get by the 97. Every single one of them. These guys, they're nowhere close. They're going to not have any chance. That was sooner, maybe, but the next slow car they may approach would be Ryan Acosta and Joshua Sicoli. But Crampton, he's got a great car today. He has not looked back ever since taking that lead early on. Even before that first caution came out, car's been sticking to the front, has not looked back. Miller all over the back bumpers, that 98. Don't forget, Eli Bright in that 18 car, yet to win for Archangel Racing. He is the last actual car to win for the team. All the Cup drivers won. Now they're looking for the last Xfinity driver to do so. And remember, that Xfinity team's going to fold up all together. Aaron Douglas now looking underneath. That's for third. Michael Walton trying to get whatever draft he can off Aaron Douglas, and now trying to go 3 wide is the 21. You're getting closer to 10 laps to go. I'm telling you, Travis Crampton has been having the car. I mean, that has been probably one of the strongest cars I've seen come on any super speedway course. No one's been able to pass him, especially because of the fact that just no one has any opportunities. And we're just going to quickly look at the Stapleton dealing with Watson, Ard, and Ellison. And they're going to get around for the most part. Ellison having a little bit of difficulty, and now we'll get by right there. Now the pack's all rejoined just about. Riley keeps trying to get up there in that 3 car there. If you've just joined us there a little bit earlier on lap 6 of 30, the big one struck and a couple of wrecks took place. And we will double check in a bit while we take a quick break in a couple of laps to see what happened off turn 4, because I did miss that part right there because I've wondered what exactly happened. I totally forgot to show, so we're actually going to look in just a bit there, but nothing too drastic going on right now. Crampton's still the leader. Let's go take a look what happened off turn 4, because I did forget to show that there. So my apologies on not showing this earlier, and I was still trying to figure out what the heck even happened. And this is going to explain why Nathan Stapleton's off the pace. Crass was trying to come down pit road. Stapleton was not. And they're going to go up and instantly also take out Rob Evans in the process. And around they go there. That was just, I don't know what to say with that one. There's a huge miscommunication, but that just shows what happened right there. So yeah, let's take it back to live action. Well, they were a little bit of a pickle right before we went back into recording here, but I mean, it was Dixon, Daniel Olson, a few other drivers. They were about leaning 4 wide, and they settled back out. Crampton still out in front is car 92, and he has just been enjoying his drive. He is literally driving like he's Dale Jr., and look who's second and third. The top chasers overall, Skylar Dixon and Michael Walton. Right now, they are the top chasers, looking really good. Carter Friesen, Andrew Miller, they're trying to do what they can. 6 to go. Will anyone have anything for Travis Crampton, the Rockstar Chevrolet? They're catching up slowly and steadily to Acosta and Sicoli. Possibly also to Marty Johnson and maybe even Stapleton one more time. But for sure, they're going to approach Acosta and Sicoli and Marty Johnson a little bit ways after. Finally, an opportunity battle for the lead. Here comes Walton in the 21. With help of Skylar Dixon, the 77. Now going to make it 3 wide. Gutsy move right here between the 3 drivers at the line. Walton leads the lap. But how are they going to be with the slow damage cars? They're going to go 4 wide for position. Look at Madison Tall. Oh, but she's going to get pushed onto the apron. Oh, and they're going to at least get her back on the track. But now here they come to slower traffic of Ryan Acosta and Joshua Sicoli. Look at Aaron Douglas make a move on Skylar Dixon. They're going to split the 19 to 33 in the middle. Now go to the high line. It's going to hold up Miller, Friesen, and others. Dixon got held up a bit. And now Miller, stuck, will finally break free. Now they've also approached Marty Johnson in the 4. They're going to split him down the middle. Aaron Douglas is leading the lap. Miller now back into the fray of the battle. Dixon having difficulty with Marty Johnson, the 4. He is being a nuisance to Dixon. Now will break free. They got through these 3 slower traffic cars. Dixon now finally passing the 4. And now, there's Stapleton. He's off of turn 3, heading in the 4. And these guys are off 1 and 2, so we know for a fact these drivers, they will approach Stapleton one more time, and that should be it on all the lap traffic. Walton, the top chaser. Here comes Tall. Look who's back to the point. Is the 92. That car's been strong, I'm telling you. But now they're going to approach Stapleton one last time. Travis Crampton trying to use him as a pick. Ooh. You can see, though, they're trying to get around that 97, and Crampton had a little bit of difficulty there, and that allowed Eli Bright and Aaron Douglas to run away with that lead. Coming to 2 laps to go at the line. Look at Michael Walton. Madison Tall making a move for 3rd. Douglas now to the point goes the U-Theory Chevrolet. Or Toyota, I mean. U-Theory Toyota. At the line. 2 laps to go. For the Meyer Racing Supra. The only chaser that's in this field. For that team. Now Bright, he says, forget it, time to go. Here he goes for the lead, looking for his first win of his career and of the season. He saw that 21 coming, he's like, I gotta go now, otherwise it's gonna be too late. Someone's gonna be a winner today, and I don't know who it's gonna be. Look at Olsen looking for 2nd, possibly. Walton's got stuck on that high line right there. And now Madison Tall in the 80s coming. Crampton, unfortunately, has choked it away. Who's going to come out on top? It may be down to Eli Bright versus Madison Tall at the line. White flag. Here comes Tall for the lead. 3 wide. Walton leads at the line. Aaron Douglas shoving the heck out of the 21 car for whatever reason. Not a good move. And that's going to allow an opportunity for Walton to win this race. Dixon seeing that, he knows that's not good news for him. Both of the top chasers are 1st and 3rd. Michael Walton looks like he's in good hands. Madison Tall trying to get one last effort for the win. She's following that tire tracks of the 21, but does not look good. Dixon at least trying to get ahead of Andrew Miller. That's going to be the case at least for now. But coming to the line off turn 4, Michael Walton's going to be a 2-time winner this season. He wins at Pensacola. Unreal for Michael Walton. Can you believe the odds for him? I don't even know what to say, man. I really don't. He barely made the chase via by the wild card winning at Sebring, and all of a sudden, the first couple of chase races didn't really go too well for him. But once the third chase race came around in the fourth, things exploded for that team in ways possible. And now here they are with a big point lead over a bunch of people. And at least right now, they have a point lead of at least a couple points over Skylar Dixon, the 77, who at least did get the third highest chase position. But Michael Walton, I don't even know what to say, man. I really don't. That's going to be one scary sight to see, folks. It may be already looking like Walton and Dixon, especially thanks to Adam Garcia's choke the past two chase races there. Let's get your top 10 finishing results right there. Michael Walton with the win. Madison Tallbull gets second. Daniel Olson third. Travis Crampton fourth. Skylar Dixon will come away fifth. Sixth, Cole Baker. Seventh, Andrew Miller. Eighth, Carter Friesen. Ninth, Aaron Nuggets playing top 10. Eli Bright. Wow, 7th through 9th, all the chasers right there that were in that pack. And then tough break for 11th place, which was actually Riley Keith, who's kind of hanging around that pack and lost a little bit. Man, that was crazy. So here are your full finishing results right there. You have to feel for Crampton. He led most of that race. And I mean, he had a dominant car, but unfortunately did not get the job done. James Ellison, he ended up 14th. Vince Freeze ended up 15th. So at least for Ellison, he finished ahead of Freeze. So that's going to be at least a good thing for him there. Jake Baskinger, 17th. And the last chaser to finish was Joshua Sicoli. And we already previously mentioned about the other chase drivers that were there on down. So, in case everyone else is wondering here they are, as shown. Tough break for a good number of drivers, including Sebastian Kugelon, Adam Garcia. They were doing really, really well as of late. Well, Kugelon kind of not. He had a good momentum swing, and then it just fell flat back in his face there. So, not a good sight to see right there for both teams right there. We're looking for a good run next week. So, we will see you guys tomorrow for the Cup race. Until then, congrats to Michael Walton one last time on the victory. If you liked the show, give a like, comment your thoughts, subscribe, part of the NRSL, and the subscribe button down below. You've been watching production of the NRSL, where racing is living. Till then, congrats to Michael Walton on that win. We will see you guys later. Like I said, tomorrow for the Cup race. If not, next week for... I want to say we head to Kansas. It's Kansas or DC. I want to say it's DC. I'm pretty sure it's DC. If it's not DC, I know someone's going to get me at the comments, or at least someone in Discord. Until then, thank you guys for watching. Here come the points. See you guys later.